start taking this concoction as your tea. Take this tea and then you will completely stop the addiction of that. And morning tea, half a cup if you want to take. Mildly made tea, you can continue having it. Sonakshi, milk is very bad for PCOS. Gitika, I've already given you the foods that increase the estrogen levels, no? Soya bean for sure, all the forms of soya bean, whether it is tofu, whether it is soya milk, whether it is soya nuggets, whether it is soya beans. So everything is rich in estrogen because soya beans is super high in estrogen. The second food is going to be garlic. The third food is methi. So they are very rich in, and of course flax seeds. These are the 4 foods which are rich in estrogen. So Poonam, get your question is that how do we know about atherosclerosis via triglycerides? So there are many measures to know about the heart health. So there is of course ECG test, there is a stress test which is you're made to run on a treadmill. So उसको treadmill TMT बोलते हैं ना, treadmill test. वो वाला होता है तो ये दोनों टेस्ट करा लो. अगर उसमें सब ठीक आ रहा है तो it's okay. You don't have to stress about atherosclerosis. And if the triglycerides are very high, that means the fatty streak deposition has already happened. But then if it's allowing you to climb stairs without any problem and run, then it's not a problem and you can start reversing it. So which is not a big deal. Start reversing your atherosclerosis. अगर ट्राइग्लिसराइड हाई आ रहे हैं तो उसको कम कर दो. अपने आप HDL बढ़ेगा तो डिपॉजिशंस भी कम होने लग जाएगी. So Nisha, your question is immediate relief for constipation. So, if you're very badly constipated, then, you can please go ahead and, of course, you have to put yourself on a lot of papaya and a warm milk in the night. But you'll have to take the Trifla tablets from Organics India. So initially, ye le lo, but then please move yourself more. It is a problem of sedentary lifestyle. People who are heavy workout people, they will not have a problem of constipation because when you move, only then your intestines move. If you don't move, your intestines will also not move. Please watch the food that you're taking. It should not be very, very high in protein. High protein food causes constipation. So cut down proteins a little bit, increase fiber in your diet. As I told you, papaya is a very, very good laxative. You can take papaya, and taking warm milk in the night before going to bed, you can do that. Otherwise, Trifla churn or Trifla water, you'll have to take, to relieve constipation. So Manu Chahal, I've answered your question, right? Increasing estrogen level. Pooja Kodia, hi to you too. I'm good. Okay, so Harshita, your question is when we try to lose weight, like 2 to 3 kgs losses, but not more, why this happens? It depends on your weight, no? If you're 55 kgs and you're trying to lose 3 kg, your weight is just fine, then how will you lose weight? So yeah, but then if you're very overweight and if you're not losing beyond 2 to 3 kgs, please do the tips that I have told you. Maybe you're going wrong somewhere. So Priyanka Nandi, your question is blood clot in the brain that leads to stroke. What can be the reason? So it's a blood clot in the brain because of high atherosclerosis. And foods to cure it, we are going to do in tomorrow's section. No point repeating it today. So tomorrow is the food section. We are going to study about it. I'll also give you a diet chart for the CVD patient. Okay, so Deepa Rathore, your question is what's organic diet for menopause? So there's nothing like an organic diet for menopause. Organic diet is a diet that are foods grown naturally without any preservative and chemicals. That's for everybody. But it's okay if you get pesticides and all. थोड़ा बहुत चलता है, हमारी body deal कर लेती है अगर आप अपना blood pH को alkaline रखोगे तो. Okay, so Bhargavi, your question is that can we stop taking, when your last question, let me know your institute also, okay? I'd like to know that which institutes have joined us. So can we stop taking medicine if thyroid level is controlled and come to 1.40? Yeah, of course, try to taper it, okay? Like thyroid medication हम एकदम से बंद नहीं करते, but for 7.83 I'm sure आप 1.5 mcg या 2 mcg की टैबलेट ले रहे होगे, उसको टेपर करके 1 करो, फिर 0.75 करो, फिर 0.5 करो, फिर 0.25 करो, फिर 12.5 करो, फिर बंद करो, ठीक है? एब्रप्टली नहीं बंद करते. So yes, madam, anonymous attendee, when you recommend to exercise or go for a walk in the morning, I wanted to know if to take anything before starting it or go empty stomach. So I mean, you can take your normal bed tea or something. So subah utte hi to you should drink a plain glass of water or lemon rinse soaked water. This is what I've taught you. And then of course you have to brush your teeth. You have to use the loo, and then you can go for a walk. You don't have to eat or drink anything before that. That's good enough. So Shreya, you asked me lots of questions, so you can probably, I can answer them again in the Instagram or in the Facebook Messenger because it'll take me like almost half an hour to answer all of them. Okay, so Pooja, your question is that if we have stopped the medicine of the patient of high blood pressure, I have kept her on alkaline diet without medicine. She was feeling good. So how to start the medicine again? Cause they start taking this rusk or khari and other items. What can be done? So yeah, tell her that if you start taking BP medicine like this and if your diet is wrong, you will never be able to stop it for a lifetime, and BP will always become uncontrolled. And so, that's something that you will have to kind of counsel your patient about, because everybody is scared of taking medicines. So, टेल देम दैट आपको आपको मेडिसिन शुरू करनी पड़ेगी. अगर आप कुछ भी बेक्ड आइटम लोगे तो वो आपको नहीं लेना है और कभी भी नहीं लेना है. But yes, if they are able to control it later when they have a great lifestyle, they're eating healthy. So once in a while, if they're taking a biscuit, it's okay. See, I mean, life is not in contrast, right? So it's okay to take cookies sometimes, but yeah, not on a regular basis. So it's great that you can actually reduce somebody's medicine or blood pressure. That speaks so much of you, that your abilities and your skills. So Kancham Deepti, you're my namesake, okay? So how alkaline water can we suggest to the clients? Soaked lemon rind. I told last time, नींबू के छिलके के साथ एक स्लाइस करो और उसमें कांच के बर्तन में पानी में उस नींबू के छिलके को डाल के रखो. ये हेवीली अल्कलाइन वाटर होता है. अदरवाइज देयर आर डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ अल्कलाइन वाटर, द वन दैट पीपल मेक विथ लाइक मिंट लीव्स एंड lemon slice and ginger. So all that is also alkaline water only. But the best would be like, take a yellow lemon drained, like pura slice of lemon, nimbu along with the peel, and that you can soak in the water and drink that water throughout the day. बड़े फ्लास्क में कर लो, but कांच के बर्तन में करना पड़ेगा. बड़े फ्लास्क में करो और that's how you can do it. Keep sipping it throughout the day. Nutan Gupta, your question is that if a person suffers from constipation and high blood pressure, can we prescribe 1 teaspoon desi ghee with warm water? No. Why would you do that? That's not going to relieve either. Constipation is not because you're eating less ghee. It's because of eating less fiber and water. Okay, Vipul, what about too much alcohol? Modified in the sense what you're trying to ask me, didn't get your question. So if you're trying to have too much of alcohol, you want to control it. So I don't know. I mean, it is Vipul, you'll have to be a little more precise in your questions or come back to my Facebook Messenger and ask me there, so I should be able to answer that. So What about alcohol? Alcohol ka safe limits I had given you in the last webinar. 30 ml of hard drinks for females per day and 60 ml of hard drinks for males per day, which is like gin, rum, vodka, whiskey, scotch. Okay, these are 60 ml for males per day, safe limits. Wine is 120 ml for both males and females. Beer is 350 ml per day for both males and females. So till you're having these levels, it is okay. Now, if somebody is a medical ailment per patient and is taking alcohol on a daily basis, then you have to give them fiber with the alcohol. Cut down on the alcohol in the sense that suppose somebody is taking 60 ml 3 pegs in a day. So 60 into 3, right, 180 ml of alcohol वो रोज ले रहे हैं, तो आप उसको 40 कर दो. Give them, continue giving them 3 pegs in a day because they will not be able to change it overnight, but make it 40 ml. So that way you have brought down 180 to 120 ml per day. उस 120 को भी आप 30 ml कर देना थोड़े टाइम बाद. Continue giving 3 pegs in a day, but then give 30 ml. And a patient who is coming to you is seeking help. Okay, so patients never tell us no when we try to control their alcohol, and once they have come to 60 ml, that's okay, then it's not harming them too much. Problem is never the alcohol, problem is always